So the first one is awareness and breathing exercises. Why do they use their breathing? Well, because it controls us chemically. It can control our physical body. If we do certain breathing techniques, we can decrease the shaking, the sweating, and even if we don't feel anxious, we control our breathing, we feel in control. And if we don't know where we are, if we are not aware, then how do we know where to start, where to intervene? Yeah, we kind of need that as our baseline. Number 2 is goals. And I think everyone's heard of SMART goals.
Yeah.
Specific, measurable. There are now smarter goals. And I apologize, I don't know who came up with it. But we're looking at the E and the R as evaluate and revise. So let's say that, you're presenting, you're doing a show, Jim, and something happens, with outfit or someone's running late or whatever.
Happens all the time.
Right.
What's Module 3?
Module 3 is self-talk. Approximately what I've come across so far, 14 cognitive distortions. And it could be like assuming, that's a big one that we do. All or nothing thinking. Oh, she always does that, or he never does that. Very seldom is that true. Like, it just isn't. And assuming, like, let's say I think that you're looking at me, talking to me, but maybe there's someone behind me and I'm not realizing it. But maybe I'm like, oh gosh, like, I can't believe he's talking to me that way or something. But you're actually talking to someone. So yeah. I'm assuming, and then I'm basing my reaction on what I am assuming.
Right.
That is how we get into trouble. And we don't know how to stop that. And it can be very embarrassing. We can feel shame. And then it's a constant downward spiral sometimes. And again, I want to be able to give people the tools to help them recognize it. And then now you have the tools to get yourself out of it. And I'm here to coach you the whole way.
Which is great.
So Module 4 is 2-part. It is emotional intelligence and growth mindset. Now, growth mindset, I believe, is the key to resilience. Emotional intelligence is the number one predictor of success. If we kind of take a time out, pause everything around us, kind of like a click, right? You just pause and take that step back. And you could be yourself. You could be somebody who really cares about you and has your back. Then you stand and you look at the situation from all perspectives, the best that you can. And so when you come back in, you have looked at this from all different cognitive perspectives, which has then given you an opportunity to pause that emotion and possibly then change your behaviors.
And then Module 5.
It's visualization, also called mental imagery. So there's a lot of pieces of this that can be incredibly powerful. It's probably the most powerful tool that we all have individually. So we start with the breathing, and then maybe we need to remind ourselves of a goal. Maybe not. It's okay. Everyone picks and chooses all of this and how they're going to use it with their mental game plan. Maybe there's some affirmations or some self-talk in there, right? And then we're also visualizing the situation. And then there might even be a quick thing in there where, what happened? What am I going to do in that situation? Emotional intelligence, growth mindset comes in. So it just depends on the situation, what we want to do.